Annabelle Winterton is a UK-based bodybuilder and sports massage therapist. With a background in various sports like rugby, tug of war, horse riding and hockey, she eventually moved into bodybuilding, where she has found significant success. Annabelle won the Masters Bikini Fitness class at the UK Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation Sugars Classic, highlighting her achievements in competitive bodybuilding. Alongside her athletic pursuits, she is a weight loss coach and personal trainer, specialising in mobility and general fitness, where she helps clients with customised nutrition and fitness plans. So I'd like to welcome Annabelle here today to the clinic. We've got some interview questions for you, but also going to give you a massage at the same time.
Awesome.
So let's get stuck into this. I'm going to start with a quad massage, but I am interested in how you got into massage yourself.
So I was a veterinary nurse for 23 and a half years, and unfortunately COVID put paid to that. My allergy to cats became unbearable, so new career was impending. I qualified as a personal trainer, as I've always trained. However, I kept seeing imbalances with people whilst I was training them, and I wanted to try and help them be able to move better with massage, so that's how massage came about.
Brilliant. And you trained up to level 4?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who taught you level 4?
You did.
Oh, was it a good course?
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, thanks, Annabelle. So you're now a bodybuilder. What drew you to bodybuilding initially?
So I used to have a personal trainer. Actually, I rent my massage room off him now. And he always asked what my goals and aspirations were, and all I ever wanted was a six-pack. And
Yeah.
he told me it was impossible for a woman to have a healthy lifestyle with a six-pack. So that was my initial, right, I'm going to prove you wrong and get on stage and have my six-pack.
Excellent. And what's it like having a six-pack?
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
I wouldn't know about that myself. I'd love to, but great. Thank you. Now you're over the age of 40, which you don't look, of course. What challenges have you faced being a female bodybuilder?
So I'm actually perimenopausal. In 2022, I had a bit of a rough year. I started hormone replacement treatment and also decided I wanted to have some control back over my body. So maybe not so sensibly wanted to compete just as I started hormone replacement, and that was a rough year. Things have settled now and much more comfortable, so it's in a happier place, but that was a real challenging year.
Because I saw you here when you came in for class, and you were really struggling with hot flushes, weren't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to say a bit about that?
The hot flushes have subsided a lot now,
Yeah.
but we've had to play with hormone replacement treatment quite a bit to get things under control.
Yeah.
But competing whilst you're having a hot flush on stage is not fun times.
No,
when you've got the glorious Ronseal tan and it's dripping off you, it's
Wow.
difficult. But yeah, there's been quite a few challenges with muscle soreness, aching joints, waking up in the middle of the night, not able to move and things like that, which hasn't aided very well with training.
So as a female bodybuilder, what would a typical day look like for you?
So everything is fairly controlled to the point where food is very controlled, weighed everything out so that we know what's working, what's not working, can make adaptations. I train 5 out of 6 days on weights at the moment, and the sessions run from roughly about an hour to an hour and a half, maybe up to 2 hours. Reasonably heavy weights, lower reps, just to try and build muscle at the moment before we start the diet phase.
And what's your favourite phase?
I like the diet phase. I'm
You
a little
like
bit
it?
sadistic.
Wow.
I like seeing the changes, and there's a little bit more control, and
Yeah.
I like that aspect of it.
So do you calorie count for that then?
Again, my coach does my complete nutrition plan, and I just eat what I'm told to eat at what times.
Do you spend a lot of time being hungry?
During the diet phase, you do.
Is it hangry?
Some days can be hanger.
Hangry and perimenopause together, I don't think it's probably a good combination.
Feisty combination.
Have you got a partner?
No.
No, okay, just checking. What's one stereotype of female bodybuilders that you wish to share with our lovely audience today?
So I get asked a lot, is there not a lot of grottiness between the female athletes backstage?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're being tanned and you're stark naked, and you're talking to a complete stranger and they end up a friend for life,
Yeah.
it couldn't be more polar opposite than that.
Yeah.
I've had friends that have beaten me on stage, and if you're going to get beaten by a friend. You know, it's such a rewarding sport, and I'm so lucky to have met the ladies I've met, and guys actually.
Yeah. How do you view your body now differently to when you first started?
So all I wanted when I started was a six-pack, and that was my main goal. However, now I just want to improve. I just want to be better on stage than I was last time. I just want to make improvements on weaker areas. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. You will never have the perfect body in this sport, which is difficult to get your head around.
It is.
But providing you're improving each time and looking better and better, that's all I can ask for.
Good, thank you. So what advice would you give someone in their 30s or 40s that want to get into bodybuilding?
Firstly, I'd say, do you definitely really want to do it? Secondly, it's not a cheap sport, so please check your finances before you do it. Thirdly, do you have a good support system around you? Because you're going to need to lean on people. When the going gets tough and you're tired and you don't want to train, are you training in a gym that's supportive? Do you have a supportive network at home to help you through those rough days?
So when you say about cost, what kind of things does that involve? For me, it would just be gym membership. What else is it?
So you have your bikini, which can be anywhere from £400 upwards.
For a bit of string?
Bit of string,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Sparkly bit of string. You've got your on-seal tan, you've got your hair and makeup on show day, you've got supplements such as protein, creatine, things like that to aid whilst training.
Yeah.
Cost isn't just financial, it's time as well. The closer you get to stage, the more time you're going to spend in the gym. Do you have that ability and flexibility to have?
Okay. Good, great answer, thank you. How do you manage your bodybuilding with other parts of your life, like family and work?
It's about balance and it's about being prepared. So I do a lot of meal prep, bulk cook and freeze it, so that makes life easier.
Yeah.
And it's just about being time efficient, making sure that you're not running around like a headless chicken and just getting everything prepared, but also maintaining a balance. You've got to have some normality in life as well as training. You can't just be 100% into training and work.
I think sometimes the busier you are, the more you can fit in.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
You've got no option but to do it, so you just crack on and get it done.
Great. I actually don't really know much about bodybuilding at all. I do apologise, but after this conversation, I feel like I know quite a bit more. What's the best thing you've done so far in your bodybuilding career? What's the highest achievement?
So in 2018, I actually won my class, which enabled me to be invited or qualified to go out to the Arnolds in Barcelona in 2019 to represent the UK against 35 other Masters female athletes.
How old's a Masters athlete?
So 35 and upwards.
35.
Yeah.
And was Arnold there?
Yes.
Arnold was there? You've met Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Didn't meet him, but he definitely was there.
Cool. Well, if you ever see him, can you get him? Because he would be great on the couch.
I'll do my best.
And finally, what are your goals for the future, whether it's actually in bodybuilding or career, family?
So competing wise, to compete next year, see how I get on.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a new federation at an international show in Ireland. So that's the goal for that at the moment.
Yeah.
Career wise, as silly as it sounds, I'd like to build my clinic up enough so I could have a cleaner at home twice a week.
Oh, amazing. But you need to still be earning enough money because you're travelling a lot. And do you get sponsorship?
No.
So it's all self-funded?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, very much.
So I think we've come to the end of your questions, but what I want people to do is ask me one question to put me on the spot about anything. So have you got a question for me?
So, we used to play rugby together.
We did, 20 years ago?
Yes. Do you miss the rugby days and the fancy dress socials we used to have?
Rugby was just a massive part of my life, and I think I'm an all or nothing person as well. So when I was injured, had knee reconstruction, I kind of took myself out of it completely, because as much as I wanted to go and support my team, I just couldn't watch people do things that I wanted to do. I felt jealous in a way. It was just really weird. But the friends that I made playing rugby, I would say are friends for life. And, you know, you bump into them and it doesn't feel like you haven't seen them for 10 years. So for me, yeah, it's a massive part. And, yeah, actually wish I was still playing, but the body ages. So, oh, good, I feel quite emotional. Well, it's been lovely having you in today. I'm sorry it was just a left quad massage, but good luck with the bodybuilding for the next season. And yeah, it's been really good. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.